Thank you guys for joining me for this video. And what's interesting is I saw it's 3:34 p.m. But before it turned 3:34 p.m., I saw 3:33 p.m. So I feel this is going to be a special message. Let's start. Well, let's get into prayer, and then I'll show you guys the deck of cards that we're using. Thank you, Most High of love and light, for this moment of harmonious connection. Thank you for divinely guiding and protecting peace, truth, and justice. I ask to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional, manipulation-free messages. Hold me accountable. Hold the viewers accountable. Strengthen our discernment. And I am here to serve. Use me and guide me, Most High of love and light. We are using the Cozy Witch Tarot deck, so I'm actually very excited to see what messages come through. Let's get started. Three of Pentacles. And if you guys like to read the bottom of these cards, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Then we have the Tower, and we have the Two of Swords. At the bottom of the Tower, get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. And Two of Swords, wake up. What is it that you truly want? Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles being supported by the Tower and the Two of Swords here, picking up on quite a few scenarios, and only take what resonates. With the Tower and the Three of Pentacles, there could be major changes in work productivity or however one attracts finances. There could be major changes in how one is able to maintain their basic needs and responsibilities being met consistently. With the Tower here, if this is at a place of work, the individuals are concerned about them having stability. Or also work relations can be changing dramatically. Then with the Two of Swords here and the Three of Pentacles, some people may be talking about possibly having to leave a work situation and not exactly knowing where they're going to go. If a avenue of receiving income is not something that can be sustained and maintained long term. So there, an avenue of a source of income is experiencing instability. Underneath this Tower here is the Sun card here. I feel as if with the Sun card showing up here, there could have been telltale signs that solutions needed to have been put in place before things got out of hand. It's kind of like, for example, let's say someone has a home and it needs to be repaired. Let's say the homeowners have the finances during that time to repair it, but the damage isn't so bad. So, they might, put the money away for a rainy day or use the finances for something else. Well, when the damage gets extremely bad, the finances aren't there. So it's kind of like you have people who are, like metaphorically, it's kind of like living in a home and the damage is unavoidable, but they're so comfortable living in this home, and it's kind of like, what do we do? this is our home, our only home. What options do we have? So I'm picking up with an avenue of income. There might be lack of direction due to a problem being ignored. We have the Two of Swords again, and this is next to the Three of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups and the Cozy Witch. The Cozy Witch is the Hanged Man. So, Nine of Cups here. Live in a constant state of gratitude. And the Cozy Witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. So, take what resonates. If a avenue of income is no longer stable because basic responsibilities were ignored, and then the damage got out of hand. With the Two of Swords here, the individuals connected to this situation may be at a crossroads, because I can imagine someone, with the Nine of Cups. Some people could have felt that this avenue or this source of income was a dream come true. They could have been able to experience certain emotions in a community setting. So some people could be, torn between leaving behind a familiar community. Please only take what resonates. With the Two of Swords and the Cozy Witch here, it could have been a long time coming for someone to have went in a new direction. They could have gotten extremely comfortable at with a source of income, an avenue of income. And I feel like with this Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the Cozy Witch here, if an avenue or source of income has lack of stability, someone could be carrying values or beliefs that supported, an old company, an old way of doing things, especially if they had a source of community surrounding it. However, with major changes happening, that source of community is either no longer there or won't be accessible like it once was. So you could have some people that are confused as to how to go about beginning anew, or even being able to recognize what they truly want if some of their goals and values is connected to a community in which they were once able to thrive. But now the fact that there is instability due to a problem being hugely ignored, and now the damage is unavoidable and you can't ignore that. What's taking place is taking place. I feel like this is meant for these people or a person to learn to identify what they truly want. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? If you saw angel number 1010, please leave a message in emojis. And Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Cozy Witch. Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Okay, behind the Ace of Wands here, let's see what we got. Because this is showing itself. Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. Okay. All right. 1 second. So, with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, for some, there might be some difficulty locating new sources of income. So there could be some people who may link up with other people, hoping to get a door open for them when it comes to avenues of income. At the same time, they may be hoping to forego the necessary steps in order to get employment. And they may be willing to take on the burdens, be bullied by other people, even if it's for a moment or two, just to get their foot in the door of a new work or financial opportunity. With the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Wands, some people could be trying to get help from people that they have either been intimate with. This also could be talking about intimate sexual connections in the workplace. These intimate sexual connections in the workplace could also possibly have contributed to major problems being ignored with the avenue or resource of income. So with the Ten of Wands and the Cozy Witch, some people may be thinking, okay, I'm connected to all these people. I know all these people. It should not be that hard to get a new source of income. What's making it difficult to get a new source of income for some people is the fact that they're still connected to people who like to take on more than the responsibilities, who like to take on more than they're willing to actually be responsible for. Only take what resonates. So, and this is something that, we'll see. I don't know why I'm getting all this information. But Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. If you saw angel number 1414, please leave a message in emojis. So we have Ace of Pentacles. The bottom, wow, what an abundant opportunity. And this is with Three of Pentacles here. We have the Patient Witch and the Page of Wands. At the bottom of the Patient Witch, learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary, and Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. So, I'm also putting together that a group of people could have invested their financial resources into a business foundation. With the patient witch, though, things may not be taking off as they would like it to. With the Page of Wands here, I feel like a group of people thought possibly that with their smarts and their attractability, this business would be something that would just attract money to itself, but they didn't actually realize that the business would function as all the people in this merger or this business partnership function. So you could have had some people who formed a business partnership based off the fact that they all were financially in a place to do so. They all could have been very giddy about it. You know, it could have been a very exciting opportunity for them. But at the same time, when it comes to keeping up the mundane tasks, this may not be something that they have, a muscle that they have strengthened. There we go. Page of Swords. Curiosity is a type of magic, and this is with the Two of Swords. So some of you guys can have someone spying on you guys, stalking you guys. This is supported by the Patient Witch and the Two of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. So all this has to do with some sort of financial opportunity. You guys can have someone who lacks direction or connected to this opportunity. There could be someone who lacks direction, who is stalking a group of people who have put their finances and resources together to actually have a business foundation. But at the same time, there is unequal share of responsibility. Someone who's watching this is very balanced and able to take care of responsibilities quite well. So someone who's stalking you guys, or who is and only take what resonates, or someone who's stalking people in a business could be finding out information that someone is well balanced. Also, with the Patient Witch here, someone who could be stalking either people connected to a business or someone who could be stalking you guys, and this person has no direction. They may be stalking you guys because they have been creating obstacles for you guys to not have any forward movement with the business. Only take what resonates. And with the Magician here, there's definitely magic being used. You have everything you need to do anything you want. So, and with the Ten of Wands and the Magician, the magic that they're doing is to create unnecessary difficulties for you guys. We have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here. So only take what resonates, okay? With the Ten of Wands and the Magician, oh yeah, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then, and witches should hold other witches accountable. Someone who has no direction, who could be stalking you or someone with a business. I feel there could be a stalkerish person who wants to work with someone. The stalkerish person could be doing spell work to make things extremely difficult for a legit business. The Seven of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, they're doing a lot of spell work against someone. There's a lot of spell work targeting someone's source of income. With the Four of Pentacles here. For some of you guys, if this resonates, this could be showing up as you guys only having just enough coming in. Because the spell work that someone is specifically doing, it is to make it so that there will be unnecessary difficulties taking place, so that you will eventually get tired and weary and give up on the vision. This could also could be someone that you have worked with in the past that's doing this. Only take what resonates, because there's a lot of stories that are coming through. That's too many. But with the World and Four of Cups and Three of Cups, this could be someone that you're no longer having a friendship with. You're no longer celebrating with them. And they know exactly why. There's no connection anymore. Okay. Three of Cups here. And this is with the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Come together with your coven. Okay. So you could have someone who really wants to do business with you guys. You know, only take what resonates. You could also have someone who would not only want to work with you guys, they also want to have, close connections with you guys. They want to be able to know intimate details about you. You also could have people that you once worked with, or you can work with, who see you guys as good business potentials, to have business partnerships with, but they would like to actually get to know you guys on a deeper, intimate level. I'm not talking romantically. They would just like to know intimate details about your life. Or one of the reasons that a business could have lost stability is, let's say, due to a group of people deciding to put all their resources together, or not all their resources, but putting the necessary resources together, unequal distribution of responsibilities, and it becoming instead of the mundane tasks being maintained consistently and sustained, it became more of a social thing. It became very social. So only take what resonates. We have the Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. And with the Broom, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. So, and the Broom here is the Death card here. So we have Three of Cups and the Hermit here. Some of you guys could be coming to the realization it's best to have a business by yourselves, especially if you have the business savvy skills. At least if you make the mistakes that could have happened in a business situation in which a group of people worked together, saw their skill sets and resources would, be a good business foundation, put it together, say, yeah, let's do it. But then it became very friendly oriented, so much to the point that aggressiveness could have occurred when unequal distribution of responsibilities occurred. Some of you guys could be at a state where you're like, I'd rather have a business by myself, because if I am going to make mistakes of not upkeeping the mundane task, at least I'm not going to be dependent on someone else who is connected to resources. Okay. We also, so with the Three of Cups and the Death card here, I feel like a friendship can be ending and there is no way for it to come back due to with the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here, due to some people feeling overburdened, overworked, people being frustrated that the investments that we have made, there's no return of interest. So I feel like some people are like just throwing a towel in and saying this friendship is too difficult. And I'm also picking up things outside of finances where there could have been invasion of privacy, and some people could have used and abused and exploited vulnerable information about people in a friend group to make some people in a friend group feel like outsiders. I'm picking up on someone could be choosing to end a friendship in which they feel like they're doing the brunt of the work, making the brunt of the effort, and they may feel that they're being gossiped about. Also, someone who could be putting an end to a friendship, they could just say, I'm done with it. There could be spell work targeted at them by the very same people that they're choosing to no longer be in connection with. And it's to make their lives very difficult, unnecessarily difficult. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. So a person who lacks direction in life and who's stalking you guys, what I'm putting together here is they're not able to because she's by herself, they may not have the support that they once had, especially financially. There's someone that's stalking you guys who could have been extremely dependent on a group of friends for financial help. They may not have come out and said, hey, I want you to financially support me. They could have used emotional manipulation, got information about the people that they were with, talk like they were business savvy, said, let's get a business partnership together. And they could have, they could have contributed to a business relationship being extremely unbalanced, in which the personal connections were given more priority than the business aspects of it. They don't have the support. If this hasn't happened yet, and someone expect a miracle, they don't exactly have the support of the people that they once had a business with. So if they are stalking you guys, only take what resonates. They're stalking you guys because they're trying to figure out how to get more money. If they got used to being able to experience finances in which it was enough to establish some sort of business foundation, they're more than likely stalking whoever they once worked with in order to figure out how to get that kind of money again. We have the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords here. Hurt people, and hurt witches. And then, why aren't you resting? So I'm picking up on a stalkerish energy. This person can know that they hurt you guys. Only take what resonates, because I'm just channeling the messages here. I feel as if you went no contact with this person, or if you haven't, more than likely you will be going no contact with this person, because it seems the only way this person can keep hurting you is if you're close to them. Also, this person, the person that's doing the stalking could be stalking someone for finances, and they're desperate for finances, that they're willing to create extreme trauma. They're willing to trauma bond to someone for large finances. With the 4 of Swords here, I feel like no matter how much stalking that they're doing, they're being denied access to large amounts of money because of what they're capable of doing with those large amounts of money. Like, if they're doing this stalking and they're willing to betray someone and trauma bond to someone in order to receive the kind of finances in which you can actually have like a business foundation, the things they'll do with finances. Last card, we have Knight of Cups. Romanticize the present moment every chance you get. The Patient Witch and Good Luck Charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Dear Lord. So we got 10 of Wands, the Magician, and Knight of Cups. Someone who doesn't know how to properly or healthily delegate has been passively aggressively doing magic against those that they are upset with, for taking advantage of them. And with the Knight of Cups, they act as if they don't know what's going on. With the Patient Witch here, because they're choosing to because they're choosing to not actually solution the situation and remove themselves from users, they're experiencing stagnation. At the same time, they feel if they act like, they're the easygoing people, the easygoing person of the group that's taking advantage of them, and they could still have employment. They feel they can get away with doing spell work against these people to make their lives a living hell and overburden, so that they can turn things in their favor and be seen in this, so that they can be seen, so that they can be seen. It's like they want to be, it's like they have this idea of what community should look like and feel like, but at the same time, with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, the way they view themselves as not deserving, and as if their wish fulfillments won't come true. They're basically doing this magic against other people that they feel are a burden to them. So that it's like they're passively aggressively doing magic to burden other people as they feel. So what is and only take what resonates. There's a lot of scenarios, different, people from different backgrounds. What's the purpose of this reading? Page of Wands here. Four of Cups and Seven of Cups. Try not to be so picky, okay? And Seven of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. I'm picking up on an energy that's taking shortcuts. It's like they don't feel worthy of what they're asking for, but they want to experience what they don't feel worthy of wanting. So they're willing to act superior in order to get it. At the same time, because they're not taking the time to go, to do the inner work, they may not notice traps set up for them because they're taking shortcuts. So they may be experiencing a lot of setbacks. And instead of having a clear path, it's like wherever the wind is blowing them, they're going. And this means lack of follow through, things like that. And if you've been in this energy and you've gotten out of this energy, congratulations, because this is to be in this energy, it's like this act of self-sabotage can have one miss out on genuine opportunities due to lack of reliability. If you have gotten out of this energy, congratulations. And if you're in this energy, it's important for you guys to do the inner work so that you guys do not get scammed by people, places, and things. That's PREY, preying on lack of follow through and not having integrity and trying to take shortcuts. and pretending to know something if you don't know it. Because I feel like in this time and day, we're all going to be tested. It is what it is. We're all going to be tested. And humility and patience and perseverance and endurance and learning how to follow through is going to be key to avoid being a victim of scams. And there was a lot of storylines in this reading today, but like what the main energy is, I have a dream, I have a goal, and how do I get there? It's like, how do I get there? What do I do to get this dream? And anyone who's willing to take shortcuts to make a dream come true, their dreams aren't going to come true. They're going to be disappointed. And if you're making your dreams come true, they're more than likely going to try to target you guys. So I feel like this message here is so that you guys can be aware of if you're taking shortcuts in life, understand why you're taking shortcuts, and accept the reality of what will happen if you take shortcuts and certain people who are having financial problems and troubles and issues can try to financially profit and gain off of that. Okay, so let's close with prayer. Thank you, Most High of love and life, for this moment of connection. Have your will and your way. And I pray that divine guidance and protection is enhanced for all the animals, babies, children, plants, and nature. See you guys.